Hey guys, it's Piece of Cake Mom, this time with Make Ahead Buttercream Elephant Toppers. I made these for my kids' Circus birthday party and they were a blast. Here's my inspiration, and I really wanted it to have a clown collar. To see more of my super fun buttercream hacks, go ahead and subscribe to see more. I have new videos all the time. Now I'm starting with a round tip, and I will have the tip in the description box. Also, I'm using an American buttercream. I'll have a link to my video on my own personal recipe in the description box as well. Now we're starting with a blob. You can't really see, but I have my tip inside the whole time I'm making the blob, and I'm doing kind of a round motion. Then when I'm ready for the trunk, I lift it out of the blob, make the trunk as long as I want, and then let it drop off. So here I am again, I'm making the blob. I have my tip inside. When I'm ready for the nose, I pull it out, let it get as long as I want, and then let it drop off. You're of course gonna have to play with this and kind of get used to it. You're gonna have some ugly elephants, but it'll be worth it. They'll be cute in the end. Now this is, I've heard people call it a rose tip. I will also have a link to the exact tip that I use for this in the description box. And then you're just gonna kind of do an S shape, and you want to place the tip inside the blob as well so that it all becomes one solid piece. Well, this to me was the hardest part, was making the ears. So you're gonna have to really play with the ears. And like I said, it's just kind of like a backwards S shape. Now here I'm putting on some little eyes. I've seen these at every single craft store. I've even bought them at the grocery store at Fred Meyer, which is our local grocery store. And then you just kind of place them on. Now these I would actually do after they've thawed and you're ready to use the buttercream toppers, because they kind of sweat. And anyways, you're gonna go place those elephants inside the fridge or the freezer and let them freeze. And then here we are gonna make the clown collars. I already did some green. Here we go with the yellow. This is a Russian piping tip, and I will have the link to the Amazon purchasing in the description box below. So what I'm doing is I'm squeezing, I'm turning one way, then I'm turning the other. I stop squeezing and I kind of wiggle and pull up. And then there's some parts sticking up, so I'm just kind of pushing them into the center. Then there's holes in the middle, so I fill them with some gray buttercream to make them one solid piece. Then I take my little elephant heads out of the freezer, and then I can pick them up with my hands, and I place them on top of the freshly piped clown collars. Now for storage, I put them inside an airtight container, and then I put them in the freezer. And we reached party day. I've pulled my frozen cupcakes out of the freezer, and then I'm piping on some fresh buttercream. I'm gonna do some sprinkles on the edges, but leave the center, because I'm gonna be putting the cupcake toppers that we made in the center. And I took my frozen toppers out of the freezer, and then you just take one and push it right on the buttercream, and then it kind of makes it all one piece. How cute is that? The boys loved their cake and cupcakes. It turned out so cute. Let me know what you think, and have a great day.